First at 5, Rhode Island could get stronger DUI laws this year. Thank you for joining us. I'm Shannon Heggie.
I'm Mike Montecalvo, and 2 senators are wasting no time reintroducing 3 bills on the floor today, the first day of the new session.
12 News reporter Sheena Loshuto has more on what the proposals aim to do. Sheena?
Well, the goal with all of this here is to hopefully stop anyone from drinking and driving in the first place. The bill's sponsors say they are really hopeful this is the year those bills become law. New year, same message.
Drunk driving is a mess in Rhode Island.
State Senator Leonidas Raptakis is once again pushing for stricter DUI penalties in Rhode Island. And he's not alone. Mark Dennison lost his son, 17-year-old Matthew Dennison of West Warwick, almost 2 years ago. The driver who police say caused that fatal crash is accused of driving under the influence.
If people would step back and put themselves in the position of my family just for a minute, they'd realize that, and then they would vote accordingly.
Stories like this fueling lawmakers to act fast. On the Senate side, 3 bills are being reintroduced today, the first day of the new session.
We're starting out early this year, hoping to get out of the gate early with this package of bills, and we're ready to go, and hopefully we can see it through the finish line.
One of the bills proposes extending Rhode Island's look-back period from 5 years to 10, meaning police would be able to look much further back in your driving record. And that ultimately aims to play a role in whatever new charges someone might face.
A stronger look-back bill is number 1, stronger enhanced penalties is number 2, and then immobilizing somebody's vehicle for a repeat offender is another part of the package. And there's going to be more bills coming throughout the session, but being day one, Senator Coyne and I have really pushed up the calendar, I should say, to get the support of all our colleagues in government.
And according to Senator Raptakis, 2 of those bills actually made it out of the House last year, but they ultimately never made it to the Senate floor for a full vote. Reporting live in Providence tonight, I'm Sheena Loshuto, 12 News.
Right now at the State House, Rhode Island state lawmakers are kicking off their new legislative session. I'm Shannon Heggie.
I'm Mike Montecalvo. Some of them are trying once again to toughen the state's drunk driving laws and are wasting no time in filing bills. 12 News reporter Sheena Loshuto joins us now live from Providence with a breakdown of the legislation. Sheena?
Well, state lawmakers, of course, always draft the bills and they ultimately vote on them as well. In this case, the bills are inspired by the people they serve and their stories. In a matter of weeks,
DUI is a choice. It's not an accident.
The calendar marks a grim anniversary.
This is about families and communities not suffering a loss like we have.
2 years since the crash that ultimately killed 17-year-old Matthew Dennison. The man accused of causing that crash is accused of driving under the influence, currently facing several charges.
Just imagine yourself in the shoes of their family for one day. You wouldn't want that. Each story is a little different, but they all have the same result. And that's a family that's going to be grieving for the rest of their lives.
This is Matthew's dad, Mark, and you can count on him to share his story in front of lawmakers again this year, doing everything he can to make sure no one else has to feel his pain.
It's a story that, while tragic and horrible, we want people to use that story to learn and to really shape how they live in terms of driving while intoxicated.
Today, 3 Senate bills are being introduced, all aimed at stricter DUI laws, including one that would increase sentences, fines, or both for driving to endanger, resulting in death or personal injury. All 3 bills had previously been introduced before, but ultimately never made it to the floor for a vote.
Drunk driving is a mess in Rhode Island. We had over 3,000 arrests just for Thanksgiving, about 36 DUI arrests the night before. New Year's, I think we had 17 arrests, just the state police.
And the bill sponsors tell me they really discussed this at the last day of the session over the summer. And here we are again on day 1, once again talking about it. Now, the driver that's accused of causing that crash, killing Dennison, pleaded not guilty to his charges. That case is ongoing. Another court date is set for later this month. Reporting live in Providence, I'm Sheena Loshuto, 12 News.